to the papers. And now, here is a riddle for all of you. What has 6 wheels, an Australian accent, and high hopes for getting to Mars? Well, the answer is this: a space rover designed by students from Australia's Monash University as part of a global competition. They were given a budget of just $18,000 to build a machine that can perform complex tasks in space. It's nicknamed Rover, and it's competing against dozens of other designs at the remote Mars Desert Research Station in Utah. To get more on Rover, I'm joined now from Hanksville by Ian Hammond from the Rover team. Ian, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations getting into Utah for this major competition. But first of all, tell us, how did you transport Rover to Utah? Did it get its own seat on the plane?
We wish. We pulled it all apart and we put it in our suitcases and transported it all the way from Australia to America and got it through customs.
And now it's in one piece, ready to join the competition. But Ian, let me ask you this. You'll be competing against other brilliant teams in Utah. What sets your rover apart from the competition?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of teams from all around the world. We really have to set ourselves apart and innovate. We've got a very unique chassis design and suspension system that has never been seen before in any other rover. We also have our unique science drill and life detection system. So our rover can detect life by itself. We don't have to do anything. We can just send it out and detect life in the soil and a range of other things.
So how will Rover be tested?
So we take it to the Mars Desert Research Station. It's a very fitting place because it's where they sort of simulate what life would be like on Mars. And it goes through a series of tasks that a Mars rover on Mars would actually have to perform, such as drilling into the soil and getting a sample of dirt to analyze it for life. It also has to be able to pick up objects and flick switches and help sort of astronauts that would be on Mars. And it also has to be a drive by itself. So it needs to be able to drive
Mars on Earth, Ian, but you were just given a budget of $18,000 to put Rover together. How did you do that?
Yeah, so with that really small budget, it forces us to innovate and find ways to keep the cost down as much as possible. A lot of ways we do this, we design our own parts. We use a lot of 3D printing to sort of make our own parts. Our engineers put their skills to use, design all their own components. And we also buy some off-the-shelf items and repurpose them for our own use. And really innovate on each aspect of the rover.
Surely you must have learned a lot over the past year when you placed 14th place in the last competition. But Ian, there are not a lot of opportunities to pursue space design in Australia. Are you concerned that pushes talented locals to leave Australia and look for opportunities overseas?
Yeah, we think this is a really changing time. 2 of our graduates have actually gone on to a rocket building company in Queensland to build rockets that have come from our team. We also have an Australian space agency now and really hope that we can start getting these projects off the ground. We can see that there's the brains, there's the talent in Australia, and we can absolutely start to build Australia up as a sort of global space technology hub.
You will be the catalyst, Ian, and your Rover team. Good luck with the competition. Ian Hammond joining us from Hanksville in Utah.